Sarcastic. True Love Part 2. It's like it was about a year on into the relationship when things started to go so wrong. We hadn't been in contact for about 7 days now. Like, just listen, yeah. Wait. So it was 3 in the morning. Woke up cause my phone was vibrating. It was the wifey calling, so I rubbed my eyes and finished off yawning. Accepted the call and put it to my ear, and I was met by a deadly silence. I said hello like 7 times and then I hear her starting crying. I was like, babes, what's going on? Why aren't we spoken so damn long? Why you upset? Tell me the truth. Is it over between me and you? Before I could say another word, she broke down and started screaming. I said, babes, calm down, I'm coming, give me 5 minutes, now I'm leaving. I got to her door like 5 minutes later. Before I could knock, she was there at the doorway. Makeup smushing, eyes still pouring. I looked in her eyes and said, tell me the story. She took my hand, she clapped to the floor. I swear, I never seen her like this. My heart was starting to break, so I picked her up and gave her a kiss and said, whatever it is, you can tell me, cause I love you, baby. She stood up, looked me in her eyes and screamed out loud, I'm sorry, baby. Now I'm really starting to worry. I swear this is just torment. Then she leant towards me and whispered, babes, I'm pregnant. My jaw just dropped to the floor. I stepped back and fell to my knees. She cried out and said, wait, there's more. The reason I'm sorry is cause it ain't yours, but I swear it ain't what it seems. I just looked on in disbelief. How could the one I love so much just forget me and go out and cheat? I fought back tears and turned away, confused and angry, left in a daze. I walked back down the pathway and straight out of a garden gate. She chased me down the street screaming, baby, just listen to me. This really ain't what it seems, please listen to the rest of the story. But I've already heard enough and I just carried on walking. She collapsed to the floor, still crying, screaming, but I carried on leaving. I got home about 4:30, slammed the door and collapsed on my bed. Left with a blank expression, so many thoughts going through my head. My phone kept ringing and ringing, but I didn't have no time to listen. Everything was so up, it felt like everything was missing. Finally my phone stopped ringing, but she left me a voicemail, so I decided to listen. And that's when everything changed. She explained what really happened, and I swear I was gobsmacked. It turns out a week ago she got raped. This sent me into a rage. I started screaming and shit. How could I let this happen? I swear I'm gonna kill these pricks. By now it was 9 in the morning, so I got ready and run to a yard. Knocked and it was her mum at the door. She said, going up, she's just in a bath. I waited on her bed for a little while, but she was taking her time, so I knocked on the bathroom door. Once, twice, no answer. So I decided to walk in, dropped to my knees and started screaming. She was laying in the bath with the blood, and from what I was seeing, she weren't breathing. I jumped to my feet and pulled her out, crying, screaming, starting to shout. I laid her down, gave her mouth to mouth, but she weren't coming around. That's when her mum walked right in. She looked at me and clapped on her daughter. My heart had officially broken. Why didn't I listen when we first spoken? My angel still would have been here, but now my angel's up in heaven. I was left with an empty feeling every day like 24/7. I spent so many days in bed with the pillows over my head, crying over my baby girl and why she left this big road. But 2 weeks on, I went to her house to see if her mum was doing any better. We spent hours talking, and then she gave me a letter. It was something that Rage had written, so I read it as her mum went to the kitchen. Tears came through my eyes as I read the words she had written. It said, dear baby, I thank you for showing me what is true love. You made my life so happy, and one day we will meet up. I'm sorry that I hurt you, but I promise I never meant to. And I'm sorry to leave you like this, but I couldn't live like this. What happened to me was killing me. It was hurting me so much. I don't want you to blame yourself, cause you was my one true love. I hope I won't be forgotten. I hope I'll always be in your heart. I hope that you'll stay strong, and I hope you don't fall apart. I was just so confused and I didn't know what to do, so that's why I would rather be in heaven than living without you. Love you always, yours forever from Rachel. Kiss, 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 kiss. Turns out she did this because of me, because I didn't have the time of day to hear her out. My own girl, am I supposed to live with this on my conscience? She was my one true love. But you know what? I'm a lover forever. R.I.P. baby. Sarcastic. Emotions and chapters, volume 2. Twisted towels.